not only do we work together for the same company, but we're in different areas, and like how that is for us, and with my dad being somebody so high up in the company, and like how that feels for me being like somebody who's cross platforms all the time. And so I'll read you what they said. My dad texted me this afternoon, and he goes, Ops will be trying to add levels at the end of the year going into Q1. So he goes, so that'll bring more opportunities for you to move up. And I said, yeah, Abby had mentioned something to me about like potential opportunities for me in January. And he goes, Sarah told me that she thinks you're doing really well. So then he sent me a screenshot, and I didn't know what it was because I hadn't gotten the message from Sarah about the article yet. And he goes, yep, how to train your kids to be international players in the world of tech companies. And he goes, add another item, how hard it is to ask how she's doing anyway. So then my boss replies to my dad and goes, phenomenally well, in all caps, bold. She's extremely proactive about helping the rest of the team out and takes ownership of things that makes the others feel very comfortable. And my dad goes, wow, I found a subtle way to ask this. Finally, haha. And he goes, thanks for the feedback. And he goes, she'll stay with it too, assuming there's some growth down the road. And Sarah goes, yeah, hoping to lock into more leveling matrices in Q1. And Dad goes, nice, that'll be awesome for the whole team. So then I was like, oh, cool. And then I had checked my Slack for the day, which is the platform we use for work. And like, I always check it like Facebook if there were a problem. I don't know. I'm like, so my boss messaged me and she goes, hey, Vivian, first of all, I've been thinking about you and everything that you've been going through. Just wanted you to know that. And that also you're doing really, really phenomenal work here at Carrot, and I love seeing how much you truly help the team and how empowered you are. So thank you. Second, I don't know if you've seen us posting more about social media things, articles, blogs. We're trying to get out there more, but with our new marketing lead, she's really pushing us out there. And I'm actually working on writing a piece about my maternity leave at Carrot and experiences / best practices with Jeff. I let her know that about you and Jason, and how I thought it would be really cool for a profile piece if we could showcase how you're related, father-daughter, and also working on the platform in 2 different areas, and how that works for you. She would have more of a rough idea outlined, but first I wanted to reach out to you to see if this would be something you're interested in. So then she sent me a few examples of what she was talking about, and then I said, yeah, that sounds cool, and then I got a link up with the person that wants to write it. So then she wants to do like a conference call with me and my dad.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Dude,
so I told my dad, I was
exciting.
like, I told you we should have worn our matching t-shirts, our company t-shirts when I was there in July, you know, and I was like, I told you it'd be useful at some point. And he goes, we can figure something out better with Photoshop.
Yeah, right.
I was like, okay, touche, Dad. So, yeah, it was kind of an interesting day.
Yeah, that's really fun, though.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. I can't get my little... This is my LED light. It's a mini one. You can get it on Amazon.
Yeah, click through our link.
I don't know if you're streaming or not.
But we can put my Amazon thing through the when we build green couch, right? So we can always have that at the end of the podcast. Like, click through our link. Because one time, it was a podcast I used to listen to. I don't listen to it anymore. I got kind of bored with them. They weren't the greatest movie analyst podcast. But the thing they did do was they would always say at the end, like, buy through our Amazon link. And what they would do every episode is you would send them like what you bought kind of thing, like not like send, but tell them what you bought, and they would read it after in their commercial segments. Like, oh, on Amazon, these people bought da da da, so now you want to buy through, so you say it on their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's cool.
It's almost like you get a little shout out, you know?
Yeah, that's really cool.
So it's something I thought was clever.
Well, I did buy this whole set on Amazon.
You should use my link.
Well, sorry.
I guess no.
I bought this like months ago.
Yeah, I don't share my link. I gotta get better at it.
I'm not too sure how I'm going to draw this spider web on my right hand. I think I showed you yesterday. I did this, and then I took it all off because I hated it. It just drove me nuts. It wasn't funny anymore. I saw my grandma today. She was in town.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's in town because my nephews turned 1 on Sunday. So she stopped by, and she had a bunch of, like, old pictures and my dad's high school Letterman jacket and, like, some genealogy stuff she wanted to drop off.
Oh.
So she came by this morning, and we chatted for a little bit, and we're going to go get breakfast tomorrow. And then I'll see her again on Sunday for my brother's son's birthday.
I think we're gonna do Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight?
Yeah. It's because it's October. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's and I already hit it.
Here. Pick a card. Follow for follow. I haven't said that in a long time.
Yeah. What the hell?
There's only one person watching, and I'm pretty sure it's me.
Oh yeah, that's what I was doing while I was doing these tabs. Get my second account.
I don't know if my... You gonna see just the nails here? Turn that down.
You're gonna get a lot of weird people. Come on.
Looking at my...
Should get at your nails. Toenails. Hey, whatever, man. Donate.
Follow for follow.
Live scene. Alright, now they can see it. I'm just letting you know.
Alright. If anybody cares, you can watch nails and video games at the same time.
Oh, I was gonna turn on my chat bot too. Turning on the chat bot. Turning on the chat bot.
I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do this spider web on my right hand. What should I do instead?
You don't know if you can do a spider web?
Yeah, because I can't draw it with my left hand.
A blood drizzle. Do it
because
red
I can't draw
instead.
a straight line.
Well, you've been doing white, so you want to add contrast to the web. So you should do like a blood drizzle on that one. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know how I would do that. I'm not, like, good at this.
I know, but how are you ever going to do it if you never try? I keep trying to do hits off camera, and then I realize you're on camera.
Way to go. I don't know how to draw. Ooh. Well, and I'm practicing with my left hand, too, to see what I can draw with it. Like a genius. Figure that out in a minute. Calm down, Vivian. I also have these really cute little rhinestones that I could put just like on the accent nail on this hand. So I have a spider web on this hand, and I could do like some bling on the other.
Well, like a witch's hat. Shouldn't that be easy?
I could barely draw a straight line here.
Yeah, but witches' hats aren't straight. They're like a little fucked up and bent and shit, you know? It'd be kind of like it would have lumps in it.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't need to be perfect. That's why I said that. That's why.
I don't know.
Dude, Benny is a great host. When he was on earlier, it's
yeah.
My brain how good he is at talking.
No, he was really good.
It's like, dude, the podcast is perfect for him.
Yeah. I sent you the link to that Fear podcast, right?
Yeah. I haven't listened to it yet, though.
I haven't listened to it yet either.
I shared hang on.
He's dying.
And I'm back.
Hello.
What was I saying?
Benny is a good.
Oh, that's why we gotta make money off our friends.
Oh yeah.
Because they're good at these talents. They just need someone to organize that shit. And dude, I told him about it when he was here. He fucking is in love with the idea. So. Oh, like we'll basically handle a lot of your social media, and I told him we'll get him ads because like we've made money. He's like, you guys made money? I'm like, yeah, we've made money. I didn't tell him how much.
$6.
I didn't tell him how much, Vivian. It's not about that. We made money.
True.
So, hey everybody. So he's like, so I didn't tell him how we did it.
Yeah. That defeats the whole purpose of us being the network if you give them our secrets.
Well, we can do the Amazon links to make money, and we can do that to make money. Now we have 2 sources of income plus click-throughs.
Yeah. I created a wish list for the podcast on Amazon, so if people wanted to buy his stuff, I've got a wish list. I asked Brendan to get me an on-air sign for Christmas for the studio. I think it'd be really cool to have like a neon sign.
Shit, there's a killer on the road. Ah, fuck! Gotta run away, Viv.
Run away!
Ah, she got me. I'm hurt. Oh fuck, she found me again!
Run!
Dead.
You're dead.
Well, that sounds fun though.
Mm-hmm.
So we can get Benny on, that'll be fun. I figured out how we can do like we'll do narrative games and do it like Mystery Science Theater. That's kind of my thinking.
Oh.
So that's what I was kind of figuring out tonight. So you could come over, and then we set it up. We watch, like we play like a Telltale game or something like that, where it's kind of narrative. It doesn't really involve gameplay, you know?
Yeah.
And then we can make fun of it and just chat and commentate, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we can do that for episodes.
That sounds fun.
What do you think? What else has been new?
What?
What do you want? What do you think about anything cool or new to do in BNS, or what do you want to talk about? What's your favorite Hollywood monster? Like modern one, like a modern one, not like Dracula or werewolf, but like maybe like either what's the one from Scream? Scareface, Spooky Face, Ghostface.
Ghostface?
Or Jason, or Michael. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to think who my favorite is.
Like, I like Jason a lot, but I like him more as like an action kind of thing. Because I just like him going around killing everybody, but I'm not scared by him. Chucky used to scare me.
Chucky used to scare the living shit out of me.
But my thinking for that...
Go ahead.
My thinking... Sorry, I was like trying to heal this guy. My thinking for that is because it's the one that doesn't... it involves kids running from it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess so. And like, it never really scared me that bad either, the clown.
Yeah, especially but we had the old one.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the new one's pretty scary.
Yeah, I guess so, but I wasn't too like.
Yeah, I was never really scared on clowns.
Yeah, same. I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Michael, Jason, or Freddy? Let's start there.
See, like, so growing up, like, I was always, it was like in my family. This is so weird, but they were all obsessed with Freddy, all of them. Because my uncle, he used to work at a haunted house around Halloween, and he made these really crazy cool Freddy Krueger gloves with the fake knives and everything on them. And so, like, that's what all the rage was about. So that, I guess I grew up with him, but he's not even my favorite, but it was just the one that I know about the most. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But I never really liked, I don't know, I never had a favorite.
You didn't have one you watched like every Halloween or one you sit out on a special Halloween?
No, I didn't really watch those. I really like, my favorite scary movie is called The Orphanage.
Yeah,
it's in Spanish. Yeah, it's in Spanish, and that's my favorite one.
Well, they redid it. They had that remake of it.
Oh, they did?
What was it called? I don't think it was called that. It was
The Orphanage.
Yeah, I remember that, but they had a remake of American remake that sucked. But no, that one was good. I've seen it. That was like Jessica, one of Jessica's favorites.
Yeah, it's just been one of my favorites, but it's not really like there's one person in it that stands out to me, like that really, like, you know, it was just, I loved that movie. But like the Freddy Krueger and like Jason and Michael, I don't know, like I watched all of those movies once, and then like my cousins and my brothers all really loved them, and I just never really got into.
You don't have a classic slasher favorite?
Not really. Is that weird?
Yeah, like even Ghostface is pretty good, you know?
Yeah, I guess so. Are you talking about Scream? I guess Scream was probably my favorite.
Yeah, Scream with Ghostface, right?
Yeah.
It's a little subvert, but it's done by Wes Carpenter, so it's like, well, you get to subvert your own genre.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that was probably my favorite.
I like Jason a lot.
I like Texas Chainsaw Massacre too.
Oh, see, like when it got too gory, I wasn't the biggest fan. I like the creative kills aspect.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
So Scream and Michael, all these ones have creative kills. They're not like overly gory, especially Freddy. You know, Freddy was all about that fucking
creative
kill.
Yeah.
Jason's like, how can I stab someone? Michael's like, how can I stalk someone, you know?
Yep.
Fuck that up. And Ghostface is more like, how can I scare someone?
Uh-huh. Trying to think who else. I mean, there's It the Clown, but I
was never scared of clowns. Because as a kid, Barnum and Bailey and like the circus in Florida, that shit's because it's good weather. It's always around, you know?
Yeah.
So there was always clowns. So like I thought clowns were cool, you know? So.
Yeah, like my grandparents used to have this clown that was famous here in Colorado or something like that. They used to have his portrait hanging downstairs in their house, and it was just the weirdest thing. This clown's portrait, and I was just like, okay, but it scared the shit out of my brothers. They say it's like one of the things that scared them the most from their childhood was this clown painting we had at I have to say though, like the one that scared me the most was probably Chucky. Like I watched one of those movies, but here's the thing, I've never actually seen any of the movies. A part of it when I was 13 on accident, I came across on TV and didn't know what it was, and then it scared the shit out of me so bad that I just was like, I'm not really interested in watching any of the movies.
Do you think it's because you identified with that 13-year-old girl? in the movie. You know, the babysitter or whatever. Because like the parents are gone. That's why I think that one's different. Because you're not 18. So like all the other ones are about like older. You know, like they're teenagers. Even they make Freddy, who's a child rapist, they made him kill teenagers. Because you don't want to kill. You don't want to kill fucking like babies and little boys. Like, it's not good for a slasher movie. But Chucky, being a doll, he attacks kids. Like he's literally attacking children in childhood.
I know. Well, and the one I saw was there was a little boy and Chucky runs into like the house or something and somehow makes the oven like blow up the house trying to kill this boy, or like light fire to the house or something like that. And like he was trying to like kill this kid and it scared the shit out of me, and I was like, get rid of all my dolls. Bye, I'm surviving. But this is so funny. I was just telling my brother this the other night. We went out with my cousin for his birthday, and we were talking about like things that scared the shit out of us when we were younger. And I was like, I remember one time like this new girl came to our school and she was talking about how she was adopted and this and that, and it just like instilled this fear in me that I was also adopted. And like I don't know why, but I was telling my brother,
you don't know, because it's that memory thing. You don't know. You know?
Yeah, like, and I just was like terrified that I was adopted too, and I was like, but I can't say anything to mom or dad or like, because then if they know that I know, they'll get rid of me and like they won't want to keep me. Yeah, like
get rid of you. Okay.
Yes, I was so irrational, and then I was like freaking out. One day I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, okay, Vivian, you look just like your mom. There's no way you're adopted. And I like calmed myself down. But Tyler can't. You were laughing at me so hard.
Maybe you just visually see that, you know? You just think you see that.
Yeah, and I freaked myself out. It's also like the time I convinced myself the whole world was taken over by robots. And I was like 7, and I had to convince myself, because I had this dream that robots invaded the world, or like took over the world, and skinned humans for their flesh and put it over the bodies. I'm not fucking kidding with you. Like, it scared the shit out. This is a dream I had myself. And I woke up and everybody was acting like robots, and my teachers were trying to, like, in my dream, kill me because I was one of the few humans left. So they were trying to kill me and skin me to use me as a body, basically, for the other robots. Because for some reason, their mechanical flesh couldn't live, but they had to be encased in our body just with our atmosphere or something. So they were like, alien robots? Yeah. And I woke up, Ty, and everybody in my family was acting so weird. And I was like, I have to act like a robot too, or they're going to kill me. And I hid in my closet and I cried at one point. Because I was so convinced that they were going to kill me.
I had a rational one, like I still think this one every once in a while, like Truman Show.
Oh, yeah.
Like the whole, it's all about me somehow. Like, it's all a show, and it's all about me. There's no way this is like a normal thing. like
yeah.
They just got really good at it, so you can travel. So I don't know, like especially after that movie, or The Matrix did that to me too. I was like, dude, are we all just in the Matrix, man? like, and they just showed us.
What's going on, man?
We showed us a movie about the Matrix, so we wouldn't think that we were in the Matrix, because we would just go, "Oh, that's just a movie." You know, like it's the best like false flag, you know.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I think that's what Limitless. You seen Limitless?
Oh yeah.
I think Limitless is real. I think that's a false flag movie. Like to kind of make you go, it's a movie, because I really think that drugs are real. Like, because I've seen drugs that just have chemical names and stuff like that, and what it does to people. So I can easily believe that's a thing. I can no doubt in my fucking mind, no doubt. But when you burn out on it, that's what would happen, because your body's used to it. So of course you would burn out like that. So
interesting theory.
Well, that's what I just think that's what I think. It's fine.
It's fine.
Well, and it was written by the guy who stars in it. Plays Rocket Raccoon.
Bradley Cooper?
Bradley Cooper wrote that and directed it too.
Oh, I didn't know he wrote it.
And directed it. So it's an actor talking about pretty much what this drug that rich people do when he becomes rich, you know? Like,
yeah. Yeah, it makes sense.
It's Michael. So that's what my thinking is.
I mean, that's interesting. I've never thought about that before.
Might not be true. Oh shit, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Fuck you! Run, bitch, run!
I don't know why these...
I'm running the other way, she went for you. I made it.
Good job.
I really like Halloween. I didn't like Halloween before I got into movies, but when I rewatched it as a movie nerd, I fucking love it. Like, it's,
oh yeah?
I fucking think it's one of the greatest horror movies ever. The first Halloween. I think kids these days and stuff, especially the newer generations, just underestimate those cliches. We think it's a cliche.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like Halloween movies. You know, movies I never really got into either were like the Final Fantasy or Final Destination movies. What are they called? Where people die in like absurd, crazy ways. I never got into those. Ever. Or like the Saw movie. Never watched those ones.
The Final Destination one scared the shit out of me. Final Fantasy is a whole different thing.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know which one it is, but there's two of those. Final Fantasy is a game, right?
Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy is like different every time. So it'd be hard to tell you what.
I don't know. I'm thinking about the ones where they die in mysterious, crazy ways, like off the side of a damn roller coaster, or girls just walking down the street and her stiletto gets stuck in the steam grate and then it steams her to death or something. I don't know.
Yeah, where it just causes like a tidal effect and everyone dies.
Yeah.
The Final Destination.
Yeah.
That one scared the shit out of me because I always thought it was gonna happen. Now I can't, because Final Destination 2, I don't drive behind logger trees, you know? Because that's what causes the big accident on the street. So I won't do that.
Yeah, I think I watched one of them and I was like, meh, alright. And I just didn't watch any of the other ones. And I never watched the Saw movies. I never watched any of them. What did you think of the Blair Witch Project? Did that ever scare you?
It scared me because it was the first like try at viral marketing. So we all thought it was true.
Yeah, same. So, the first time I watched it, it scared the shit out of me.
Because you thought it was real.
Yes.
The first time that was attempted, you know. So that's when it scared. But on rewatch, it's horrible. It's
yeah.
Especially now with the film mind, it's just a bunch of improv, and I can feel the improv now. You know, like I can just say it's a and then improv. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I remember the first time I watched it, it scared me so bad. And then I watched it again, and I was just like, what? Like, this isn't real. It's like those Paranormal Activity movies where everybody's like, they're real.
I actually, those are actually one of my favorite horror movies, the Paranormal Activity ones. Because they play on that. But when you rewatch it, and you think about what's going on, it's just a bunch of pranks. You know, it's like if a ghost was playing pranks on you, like, ooh, I moved the sheet, and like, and like, just stuff like that, you know. So it outlived its thing, but
I can't reach my. Hold on one sec. Yeah, I really liked. I think it was the first and the second Paranormal Activities. And the Insidious, oh my god, I saw the first Insidious movie in accident. I thought I was seeing Inception. Because they came out around the same time. So my friend from out of state and I went to go see what we were thinking was Leonardo DiCaprio. Ended up being a scary movie. I was like, this is not Leonardo DiCaprio. And he did not do well in scary movies at all. So, and I liked him, you know, but he was just almost in tears, like freaking out. And I was like, we could go. And he was like, no, I want to know what happens. It's so funny.
Gravestone, rest in peace, cheer. Dead. Yeah. Paranormal seems like pranks now when you look back at it. Scary movie still holds up. The Thing scared me really bad.
The Thing?
Have you not seen The Thing?
No.
Vivian, you haven't seen John Carpenter's The Thing.
I don't think so.
You IMDb that right now and you're gonna read it to the viewers.
Oh, maybe I have seen it. This looks really familiar.
It's the alien in the Antarctic.
I think I've seen it. It looks really familiar. Yeah, with the head thing.
Yeah. And it goes.
Yeah.
That one I watched. It's one of those movies I watched that for the first time on like, because in the 90s and stuff you had to watch stuff like, I mean even the early 2000s and stuff like on HBO, you know, so it wasn't always on. And then so first time I saw this was at like 1 a.m. by myself in, you know, with the lights off, and you know when you're in the right mind frame, and it freaked me the fuck out, dude. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is the scariest movie of all time.
Scariest shit I've ever seen.
When it comes out of the guy's chest and then like transforms, and like burn it, and then he like ties them all up and he does the blood test thing. Oh man.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, who do you trust? Who you don't trust? What the fuck's going on?
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's so crazy.
I think
he did Scream as well, so it's like, yeah, dude, you rock, dude.
That's awesome.
I think I want to do like a good slasher. Maybe like a
cool.
superhero slasher movie?
No.
Why not?
Because.
How do you do a new slasher movie that hasn't been done?
How would you do it with superheroes?
A fucking one's going around fucking killing them all at their base or something. And their powers don't work.
Kind of like when they did Gaslight with Jack the Ripper and Batman.
Yeah, kind of like that. Like you change it up a bit. Like it doesn't need to be like.
You should do like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be Marvel.
You should do like a crazy serial killer like Jeffrey Dahmer. Batman versus O.J. Simpson.
Because that's scary.
And the rest. Save them all. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
That always just stuck in my head.
Because it was funny. He was really good at it.
It was funny. Alright, I'm trying this spiderweb here really hard.
But if it's on your toes, why do you need to use your other hand? Why can't you just...
No, it's on my right hand.
You're trying to do your hand now.
Yeah, I already did my toes.
Are you gonna wear sandals tomorrow?
No.
Then how's anyone gonna see that?
Nobody's going to. I just did it because I was bored. And I wanted to do my toenails. They need to be done. So I said, I'm going to do them Halloweeny. Yeah, I said, weenie, grow up. Stop, I'm trying to paint my nails.
Halloweeny.
You can't even tell.
Vivian, you said weenie. Is it just like a big white blotch? Is that what happened?
Yeah, yeah.
You should have did the fucking witch hat. Start over. Get the nail remover.
I already did the top coat, so I can just wipe it off, and I don't have to like take off my entire nail. I don't know how to do a witch hat. I don't know what I want to. Does it match the spider web?
You just gotta have a different thing on every one.
No.
How are you supposed to get better if you don't try new things?
I don't want to be a nail artist.
It's not. It's for just because you have a hobby doesn't mean you should try to be good at it or try new things. Right?
There. I'm trying Frankenstein stitches.
Frankenstein head would be kind of easy. You can even put eyes on it. You could wait till it dries and then put little black dyes on it.
Yeah, I could do that. That'd be cool.
Use your thumb for that so it has a big, like, flat space. You know?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there.
No, that's a good idea.
Beauty about nail polish is you can always take it off. And then you get high off the fumes, you know?
Okay, here. I did stitches.
So hold it up to the camera. I gotta see it on the delay.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, good job.
That looks good?
Yeah, good job.
Okay, I'll leave that.
I hate this level. It scares me the most. Insane Asylum. I never... They're my favorite ghost stories, is Insane Asylum ones, but the movies of those are the ones I believe the least. Does that make sense?
That you believe what? You cut out.
That I believe the least? Like, I don't...
Yeah.
I don't really buy into that. Maybe because it's tortured souls, but it's so long ago, maybe I'm just detached from that history, you know?
Yeah, maybe. I think... I don't know. I'm trying to think of like good asylum movies, and I can't
saw
think
like
of
all the
really
ones I see are like bad, like, you know, cheesy ones.
And you know what kind of ruined it? The story. When they did the whole season Asylum, I just don't think they did it well.
It's just something about it seems detached, doesn't it?
Yeah, I just didn't. And they try to incorporate aliens with it, and it just was weird. And I just was like, this could have been really good with just an insane asylum, and then you had to bring aliens into it, and it ruined it for me.
But
you know,
like, should it be like a tortured soul that haunts it? Because that's not as scary. More like it's like a doctor that they killed there or something, maybe like that.
Well, I think the thing in this was like there was a murder out on the loose, and this guy was taken into the asylum because they thought he was the murderer, but it turns out it was one of the doctors at the insane asylum was killing people, and he was taking the skin from their faces and making masks with them, kind of a thing. And it was the doctor was the killer. So it was they were trying to do like a slasher thing, and then somehow there were aliens, but I don't remember. It was just weird. I was just like, what? What am I watching? Why does this happen? It just was, yeah, you're right. It was just very, like, I just felt detached. It just didn't, you know. I liked the idea of the kid, like, the doctor being the killer, but at the same time, like, I feel like that's kind of also, like, something we expect. So... The one thing I've seen
how do you do, like,
so there's one really good insane asylum thing that I saw, which was in The Magician. It's a TV show, where somebody does a magic spell on him where he thinks he is stuck in an insane asylum, but it's all a delusion. But we don't know that, you know, until like the end. But you sit there and you're like, it just drew me in so much, and you just panic for him because all this crazy shit is happening, you know, and you're like, it was just very suspenseful, I guess. And that was probably the best I've seen done. I like Shutter Island.
I don't feel like I've seen that forever or in its entirety or not on like TNT or something.
I really liked Shutter Island. That's a good insane asylum. And that's probably it. I've seen Shutter Island probably twice though. Like once the first time it came out, and then just like a year ago I watched it again.
How about like classic?
It still threw me through the loop again. Like the second time I watched it, I couldn't remember. And, oh, I know there's a twist. I know, and I couldn't figure out what it was until the end, and I was like, ah! I can't even think of any classic ones off the top of my head right now. Oh, Birds. Yeah.
I was talking to Benny about this one time. So there was it's called Lou Miller Park. It's right next to our school, right? And it has like a little pond, and like you can have frisbee golf around the pond and shit, right? And one day, like it's hard to explain. Like millions of birds landed on this park. Like you don't understand. It's like straight out of birds, like that many, like side by side, no room to walk, just birds. And it was scary as fuck, dude.
I bet. That's scary. Alright.
How'd it come out? You don't have birds? What about, classics? Frankenstein? Any of the classic Dracula ever scare you?
No, but I love Young Frankenstein.
Put the candle back!
Put down the red! I showed you my nails. Like,
it's Igor.
Oh, Igor. Did you see my nails on the camera?
I'm waiting for the delay. You're staying.
Oh, it already passed.
No, you're on bum bum.
No, I did it before that.
No, I wasn't looking. I'm trying to survive.
Showing them now.
Oh, right when I'm trying to heal myself. Oh. Ow! How many do you have left?
I'm done.
You did the Frankenstein?
No, I'm just gonna do one, because I'm just doing like an accent nail. So I did a spider web and I did stitches on the other.
Oh, okay.
And then my toes, on my big toes, each are a spider web.
So what do you do now that you're not bored anymore? Or now you're back to boredom?
I'm fine. Turned out pretty good. The ones on my toes look awesome. Because I had more space, I think. The nail is bigger. Come here, guys! One second, I'm gonna put my stuff on the ground. Okay. We have a special rare appearance from Tyson Berry, the dog.
Thanks for guest starring, Tyson.
Not the hockey
Always
player.
The best. Watch the viewership spike.
You know, not the hockey player, but the dog. He's just as good. He likes hockey just as much. We got matching best friend necklace thing. You can see. Little half heart. My grandpa today goes, he's just such a great little dog. He goes, he's not one of those froofy dogs. He's like a dog with a beard. I was like, oh, okay. He's like a dog with a beard.
My dog has a Fu Manchu.
Mine too.
That's a pretty heavy Fu Manchu on my dog. It's pretty funny. It's like straight up like, almost like unacceptable.
Oh, jeez. Hi, Avi. Avi's here. Girl, come in to say hello. Hi, Off. Special other rare appearance from Avi. You can't even hardly tell that she's right there. She blends right with the floor. Avi! Come here, Avi. She's like, fuck no. Come on. Her and the clutter. She came in and she said, F this, I'm out. How's it going?
It's going alright. I might not save that guy. I tried. Didn't get to him in time. There's the escape hatch, so we gotta make a mental note of where that is.
Okay. Game commercials. I hate this life hack thing on Snapchat where like children post life hacks and it's like you're a child.
Look what I figured out.
They're like, yeah, this life hack where they do all this extra stuff and it's like, why not just do the one original thing and not have to worry about it?
The last generator is. I'm scared. Benny was really drunk. He kept screaming and shit. He's like, oh my god!
Oh, that's so funny.
I like when people talk shit to me in this game, because then I put it up on the stream, because it video captures it. It's like, look at this guy being an asshole.
This guy. This guy.
This fucking bucket. I'm the bucket. I'm the bucket. I'm the bucket. Whew.
I'm gonna battle.
I have no idea where this last generator is.
Oh, fuck.
What? What did you do? You fuck it up? Vivian, what did you do?
I thought my bag. I thought my green solution bag had tipped over with all my stuff on the side of my bed and I was gonna be able to get it. My special stuff.
Your special stuff that I can't do on camera.
Yeah.
I have no idea where this last fucking generator is. There, I found it. Found it.
My brother's getting heated in his game. I can hear him yelling from here.
Oh, your brother? Who you can find streaming Fortnite? Or playing Fortnite?
Yeah, he's playing Fortnite, but he plays on Mixer.
You can do all three if you knew how to do it, but the Xbox does Mixer for you, or Twitch. You just gotta pick one.
Yeah. I should stop recommending Lucas as a friend for me.
Really wants you to be friends with Lucas. It's like, please. You guys would get along so well.
Oh, sure.
He's actually a really cool guy. This is so funny
My
about that.
Oh yeah, I just think it's funny that I found him on Tinder.
We'll go away.
Oh man, I went up against you. I won!
Wow.
So my younger brother just messaged me, he goes, carried my team in Siege. That's unrelated. And he had like 1,575 points, where the rest of his team had like 900. And it's like, we're talking about my nephew's first birthday, and then Max goes, carried my team in Siege. That's unrelated. And it's like, thanks, pal. Hi, Dice. Reach for it. I'm gonna take a little camera break for a moment.
And you'll come back. You gotta do like a Marvel trivia thing.
A Marvel trivia thing?
Yeah, sure.
And say what? My dog is just intensely staring at me. I'm gonna have to vacuum the podcast couch.
Oh man.
Because Abby thinks it's hers. So she likes to lay on it. So I put a sheet over the whole thing so she doesn't get her hair off. But she's claiming the studio as her own. I'm like, girlfriend, you have to have a rude awakening. What's the one where I want to join? What's the one if I want to do a heist?
I might have turned that one off. It's like exclamation point heist.
Heist is H-E-I?
Yeah, H-E-I-S-T.
And you type them out, right? Yeah, let me do it. Oh, let me mute this one. I'm going to turn on my other thing. You made the heist really hard the last time we did it.
Sometimes you get like shot in the face.
Yeah, and then the cooldown time was forever, and I was like, what the F? I'm still the winner in DOS points of all time. Just so everyone's aware.
Thanks for everyone tuning in. We'll get back on the camera here in a minute.
Follow for follow. All right.
What do you think of my chick?
She's pretty cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
They call that the Matrix outfit. Does it feel Matrixy? I felt like it was pretty camoed too. The bright purple hair isn't, you know.
No, the bright purple hair, yeah.
I can change that. Like, that would be pretty sneaky.
So you and I got out of the heist, but MagesticWhale didn't.
Who died?
Me, MagesticWhale.
The MagesticWhale got shot in the face?
Well, I didn't say. It said casualties have fallen, but the remainder of the team managed to make it out of the bank alive with each other, which eat their own share of the loot. DOS Watcher and then Demon Art.
Oh, Viv. I heart you.
Heart you. My friend at work is so funny. He wanted to get in. He wanted a like playlist kind of a thing to be able to share with everybody in the team, and I'm like, well, we already have something like that. It's called the radio channel. And he goes, it's only for full-time people. It's only for full-time. And I was like, just ask them if you can be added in, but I don't imagine why they'd want to make a whole other channel to share music when we already have one. And then he got added in, and now like 30 other people have been added in, and they're all interviewers who weren't in this channel before. And now there's so much activity. And I was like, well, this sucks, because anytime I posted anything in the past, nobody commented on anything. Oh. And now there's like 30 more people.
Isn't that better though?
Yeah, it's funny. And he posted something about like, here's for those crossover metal dirty dancing folks out there. And he posted a video of like Time of My Life, a heavy metal version.
I had the time of my life, and
I'll send you the link.
It all to you. Are we taking down Ajahi? Oh, no problem. He's like the weakest. Oh, Daniel, I think, is the weakest.
I can't even see it yet. I'm sending you this thing. Juke. And oh, it all to you.
Thanks for everyone's tuning in right now. All 5 people listen to these things. Oh, it all to you. I'll have to watch it later.
Yeah, you watch it later. I'm just sending it to you so I don't forget. And it just goes like, like after he's all like eloquently singing about having the time of his life.
The time of my life.
Yeah, he's like,
wow.
Just goes nuts.
What I hear?
Want to go again?
I heard a epic version of like epic movie like version of I Believe I Can Fly.
Oh yeah.
That was good. I believe I can fly.
I still don't like how Twitch is being sexist.
sorry. I should change that to them.
It's so funny.
Them and Day.
Who will join him? Excuse me? Excuse me?
Excuse me, chatbot. How about, did you like demon possession movies? We didn't talk about that.
Oh, yes. Oh, I love that.
Why is that your thing?
Love the paranormal stuff. There's a really good one.
Do you believe
that
in possession?
I don't know. But I just like the movies of it. I
What
watched
was your
this
favorite?
movie.
Exorcism of Emily Rose, probably?
That's a really good one. I actually played one of those songs on the violin and orchestra. One of the songs from the movie.
What?
Like when her head turns around? Yeah, when her head turns around, we played that song at one of the concerts in high school for orchestra. It was around this time, so it was perfect for Halloween. I'm trying to think of the name, but it was... Oh. It was about it was like the guy who wrote the movie The Exorcist goes to meet with a guy that the priest that it was about or something. It's on Netflix. Let me see if I can find it. And then there's another really good one. It's like the priest. Why am I having the hardest time thinking of these names right now? I have them all in my notebook, but I don't want to get up to date. But it's about this priest who goes to the Vatican to study possession. And while he's there, he studies under another priest who's like the head of the possession department. I don't know. And he follows him around and like learns about it and learns how to take care of it all. And he sees some crazy shit. What is the name of that movie?
I saw one that I really liked. It's the only possession movie I kind of liked was done like a mockumentary. This guy would do like, he would do this for a living and put those out, you know? So, like he'd fake them and then he'd like, and so he decided for his last one as a going out thing, he was gonna show everyone like how dogs. Ashley. Sorry, dogs barking distracted. How he's gonna do it. And then, like, it was funny because I was watching a lot of documentaries at the time, and so I didn't know it was a mockumentary. So I started getting, like, freaked the fuck out. I'm like, why are we investigating this?
Okay, so it's called The Devil and Father Amorth. That's on Netflix. The Devil and Father Amorth, and it keeps like every time I hover it plays this stupid preview in my headphones really loud. So let's see here. This one's pretty much all in subtitles though. So there's this woman that claims that she's possessed by the devil, and he does 9 exorcisms on her in order to free her from the devil, and it's been like years and years of him doing exorcisms on the same person. And this is the same priest. I forget what movie it was, but the guys that wrote it. Yeah, he did The Exorcist. He made the movie The Exorcist.
Oh.
So he kind of like...
Unpopular opinion, I don't like The Exorcist.
You don't like The Exorcist? Well, I liked it. But William... Yeah, the guy who wrote and directed that comes into this show, or this movie, The Devil and Father Amorth, and he talks to this priest about what he's doing and all of that stuff. I thought it was pretty good. And then the other movie I was talking about is The Rite. And it's like the making of a modern exorcist kind of a thing is what it says here. It's the log line.
What is it? How does it go?
That's what it says, the making of a modern exorcist.
That's it?
Right. The making of a modern exorcist. I don't know if that's their technical log line, but that's the little key thing that they have here. They don't have like a log line. They have a whole plot that's pretty
Poor
easy.
Nancy doesn't know how to handle it, so.
Yeah. Let me look here. But I really thought that the seriously the best production scare value movie that really freaked me out were the Conjuring. The first one was really good. I thought it was one of the best scary movies I had seen in a long time.
This guy's fucking me up.
Yeah, I thought The Conjuring was really good. The Conjuring 2.
Did you like Amityville or Texas?
Oh yeah, Amityville was good. Texas
Chainsaw, you said, right? Did that scare you?
No, it didn't scare me, but I liked it. It's more of a thrill. It's more of the he's gonna catch him, but it didn't scare me. You know, it was the thrill of it.
And then he's just kind of waving his chainsaw in the end of the street, hey, you come back here, you kids.
But, The Conjuring actually made me jump and made me startled and things like that.
Do you like that whole series? Do you watch all of those?
Yeah, I love all of those. All of the Conjuring movies. Those I thought were really, really good. Like I said, I thought they were some of the best scary movies I had seen. I loved, and Annabelle, I had bigger for Annabelle, so it let me down a little. But I'm trying to think of Annabelle 2. Annabelle 2 was, I guess, a little bit better.
How do you do the same story again?
Well, it's just they did it at a different timeline. How it was the creation of Annabelle, how she became this demented doll. But then it kind of was just but isn't that what the first one was? How she became Annabelle was because the girl Annabelle held her, and everything. So it was just kind of they were trying to make something out of it, I think. And so I don't know. The Annabelles weren't as great as the Conjuring 1 and 2. My cousin really loved As Above, So Below. He said it scared the shit out of him. I thought it was pretty good, but it didn't scare me so much.
What about The Nun? Right? That's in that universe.
I haven't seen it yet. But it's on my list. I really want to. I wonder when that comes out to DVD. Because now it's at Elvis. It got 1.5 stars.
Yeah, everyone says it's the worst one.
Really? December 4th is when it comes out.
Lag.
I wanted to see The Boy. I haven't seen that one yet.
I heard that was great.
Yeah, I want to see it. I just saw it on Netflix, so I just added it to my list. Did you ever see Oculus?
No, I don't watch a lot of horror movies. I only did when I was with Jessica. So she was way into them. So ever since, you know.
I didn't think It Follows was really that scary. The one where they like have to have sex to pass off this thing.
See, yeah. It's like
Dumb.
The subtext. Like,
dumb.
Oh, they'll all get it. They get it. It's like an STD. It's gonna be always following you. Yeah, they get it.
Yeah. See, me and my ex and my roommate, we used to do scary movie Sundays where we would watch. We had a huge list of scary movies. I still have the list that like we didn't even make all of them because it was like 4 pages of scary movies that we had to check off our list to watch every Sunday. Wow, we made it through a lot of them, but yeah, we would sit, or like we would do Saturday and Sunday nights. We'd watch, like if it was 2 movies like The Conjuring, we'd do one night and the other the next night. And
well, that's fun.
yeah, it was fun. I loved doing it. It was really fun.
I feel like I've seen some like Japanese horrors that were really scary.
Yeah, my friend used to make us watch these horrible Filipino scary movies, but they scared the shit out of us.
There's some realism to when they do it like that at a lower budget. You're like,
yeah.
You don't feel as detached because the cinematic moves is not how your body moves. So it's when it's more ground level and.
Yeah. I'm doing another heist.
Good luck. Someone died on the toilet. Vivian.
Oh.
Someone died on the toilet. This guy right here. See him? That guy right there.
Can't see him yet.
Poor guy. So this is the meatpacking plant from Saw. You didn't see any of the Saws?
No.
1 and 2 are actually really good.
Are they? I have them on my list. They're on my list of scary movies to watch, but they're on the low end of the list. I don't know if I should ever watch the Chucky movies either. I don't know. Like, I know they scared the shit out of me when I was a Okay. So my boyfriend's supposed to come over here soon. Yeah. And I was like, how's it going? Because he had to go in and put in some lights at a place once they closed. And he goes, I don't know how long it's going to take. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know if there's a lot of lights or what the deal is. And so I just checked it. I was like, how's it going? And he goes, real shitty. And I was like, don't think you're gonna make it over, you're gonna be stuck there a long time. And he opened it and didn't say anything. Probably not.
Is it not coming now?
I have no idea.
Probably not. It's getting late.
Probably. Yeah. Or he'll call me at 1 o'clock and be like, you still awake? No. Yes, because I'm binge watching Making a Murderer.
People like call that late for one.
Well, half the time he doesn't even. He just comes over to see me and he sleeps and then the next morning. He's an interesting one.
Ah, fuck, I'm dead.
I don't know why my demon art self can't seem to win a fight, like win a heist. Oh my gosh, you guys. Here's another appearance. tries to bury the dog. Woohoo. He's like, let me out of here. I was just trying to lay down on your pillow. He just looks so funny and Carrie's like, woo. Man, I still have my head from yesterday.
So what?
Said I still have Tenacious D stuck in my head from yesterday.
Is it just a tribute?
Yeah, just tribute. And it's the part where he's like, 1 and 1 makes 2, 2 and 1 makes 3. Just that one part that keeps going in my head. I'm like, it's destiny.
Sneaking around. Michael's not gonna see me.
Will we defeat my dearest Apollo? I hope so. We did! Just kidding. So how come I don't win as much back when I... Well, I guess I made like 50 extra points. That's not very much for making a... From like risking my life trying not to be shot, I'm not making very much money back.
Maybe you should wager more.
I wagered 200, is that not enough?
No, wager like 10,000.
I think that's all of my money.
But if you win, it's a percentage thing.
Well, whatever. I think the cooldown time is too long. $11 more minutes. This is just a tribute.
Stalking somebody.
Geico.
Ah! You got me. Why is I'm so laggy?
You don't know.
All of a sudden, too. I'm gonna die. Done running. I embrace sweet death.
You embrace.
Yeah. dead.
DED.
DED dead. Did I tell you this story about that?
About what?
There's this girl, she was on so my guilty pleasure reality show, Big Brother.
Okay.
And so this country girl would always spell things out like that, but she would spell it wrong all the time. That girl,
Oh man.
That girl is DED dead to me.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
DEG. She did it with something else too, but she would always like leave out a letter. I totally think she did it on purpose, just to kind of give her a character, you know. But
Probably.
it was hilarious every time, and I always remember that. So when someone says, "Oh man, I'm dead," I'm like, DED dead.
Has Dan seen that, or what is he? Does he know that from you?
He knows that from me because I keep saying it.
He's so funny. Oh, the greatest song in the world. Oh, little did it. I don't know. I can't do his little.
Beautiful.
Thanks. I can't do it like he does.
You know, I'm impressed.
Thanks. And he's like fliggadiggity. Fliggadiggity, digga-digga-wee-wee. And you're like, oh. This is just a tribute. Gotta believe. Still there.
How many of these do I need?
Apparently, a Pick of Destiny 2 is coming out.
I heard.
What came first, them doing Tenacious D or the movie?
Tenacious D. By a long shot. And the movie is about that first song, that tribute. Tribute is like their second CD, third CD. And then they made the movie about that. And they had an HBO show for a while.
They did?
Yeah, they had an HBO show. Maybe it's because you're engaging my chat bot so much, my computer's freaking out.
What's freaking out?
I'm just kind of laggy in my head.
Oh, do you want me to not engage the chat bot so much?
It's fine. Something's doing it. I don't know what it is though.
I just.
I'll just turn it off. I need 30 of these fucking juices I need to collect.
Their first single was Tribute.
It's just a tribute. And then when were they on the HBO show? We're gonna go down this rabbit hole so we can get it out of your brain. We can dig it out.
Yep. Yeah, they had a television series from 97 to 2000 on HBO. I could see Jack Black being just such a cool music teacher.
You do that movie now, dude. That's fucking scary.
Him being a music teacher?
Yeah, just breaking into a place pretending to be somebody else.
Oh yeah, people would freak out. Nobody'd be okay with that. He just swoops on in and could be a substitute teacher just like that.
Ugh, that's scary.
Heck yeah.
We're gonna survive this time. I've only survived once so far.
Oh man.
I believe this is the one. This is the one, Viv.
You got it.
What's your favorite Avenger?
Captain America.
Why?
Because he was the underdog, but he has such a big heart, and I think he just has such a good head on his shoulders. And he's such a stand-up guy, and we need more men like that in the world.
I could do this all day.
Thanks, Tyson, for licking my eyeball. Come on, buddy. Guys, another special guest appearance from Tyson.
Tyson!
The dog. That's not for you. He's just standing behind me. Wait, come back, Tice. He's like, Mom, I saw I was on camera. What the heck?
I didn't sign up for this shit. Where's my contract? Where's Crafty?
You know, he's like, I didn't sign a contract to agree to this. Hey, Tice. He's under the bed now. He's like, fuck this, Ma. Well, what the heck? Is he coming over? Get tired. I expect him to bring ice cream.
You need a sugar rush?
Yeah. I bought him lunch, so he was gonna bring me ice cream.
Did he say anything yet?
No, he hasn't read my... Well, I sent him another message, he hasn't read it yet. Oh man, he got in a fight at the gas station the other day. Some dude came up to his truck and wouldn't leave him alone.
Why?
I don't know. So like,
fight?
No, he didn't pick the fight. The guy picked the fight with him. So what? And like, well, and then so Brendan has a 3-year-old son who was in the truck as well. But like, this guy comes up to the truck and starts like, Brendan gets out to pump gas and he comes up to him and he starts like badgering it. And Drendan's like, dude, like, what do you want? Like, walk away, you know? And the guy was like, starts walking over to the truck, and Drendan, get away from my truck. My son is in there. Like, walk away. And the guy all of a sudden goes, oh, you've got a kid in there? And he starts like rushing towards the truck. Whoa. And Brendan punched the side of his truck, like stopped him in his path by punching the side of his truck, and was like, don't walk any further. And the guy was just like, oh, what the fuck's your problem, man? And Jordan's like, you approached me and you started, you know, coming at me.
It's so weird when people
for no reason. Yeah. You know, he's like, I'm just sitting here trying to pump my gas, mind my own business, and you start haggling me and annoying me and bothering me, and then I tell you to step away because I have a child with me, and then you try to rush my truck. He goes, I'll kill you, walk away. And the guy's like, oh man, I just need a couple dollars for the bus. And Jordan's like, fuck you, like, walk. And I was like, dear Lord, I hate when people are like that. But when you have a kid in your car, you know, and somebody, oh, you got a kid in there? Like, and you start walking at it quickly like that, like, I don't know. Wouldn't be cool with me. Somebody lodged fireworks by us on the 4th of July, like, really close to where we were with the twins. Like, we were just watching the fireworks show, and then somebody lit them off. We were kind of sitting near the street, but, like, in the grass. And somebody blew up this huge firework just like right in the middle of the grass where a bunch of people were sitting, and sparks flew, and we had the babies with us, and I lost my shit. I got up and screamed at that lady. I was like, there are children around here. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, we didn't know it was going to be that big. And I was like, well, don't like shit if you don't know what it is. Like, be a responsible adult. People, man.
Fuck that up.
Yeah. Yeah, so Drennan, like, broke up his hand pretty bad from punching his truck. He says there's a big dent in the side of it, pretty big.
Yeah, but...
But he's like, I stopped him with my, my fist. Like, he goes, I didn't lay a hand on... Yeah, he goes, he's looking and laying hand... Well, Brendan used to be a boxer. Like, he used to compete professionally. And so, I wouldn't want to, like, see somebody cross his path, you know? And he's like, he's so lucky I didn't put a hand on him. He goes, the only reason I didn't is because my son's sitting in the truck watching. You know, I don't think he wants his 3-year-old to see him beat the shit out of some guy at the gas station.
Yeah. Scar your son with that shit.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, walk, and it's just like, he goes, I don't get why this guy wouldn't walk away when I asked him multiple times. And at first he goes, I was being nice, and, you know, and then it's like, then he just keeps bothering me, and it's like, dude, like, I'm just not in the mood. I've dealt with people like him my whole life, and he goes, I'm just not in the mood. So...
So startled right now.
So startled.
Those are my favorite South Parks.
So startled. I'm so startled. I have to catch up on South Park. The last I saw, they sold the member berry.
Oh, those were good.
And like Donald Trump. It was the guy from the school.
Yeah,
I forget his name.
Not the principal.
Not the principal, but I forget what his name was.
Mr. Garrett.
Yes. And like he was doing the whole election thing, the Swedes were involved, and that's the last I watched.
Yeah, that was good.
And they were trying to, like, he was haggling them or whatever. Like they were gonna shut down the internet or something.
Yeah. Well, because they had one season planned out with, they thought Hillary was going to win, and then they had to rewrite the whole thing. Did you know that?
Oh no, I had no idea.
Yeah, because they had a whole season planned out.
Oh, oops.
And that was not what they suspected.
Yeah, I don't think anybody really anticipated that.
So they had to change it up. That's why the end of the season feels a little awkward compared to the beginning of the season.
Gotcha. Did you see that guy that like sent a bunch of bombs to
Yeah, NPR's been talking about it all day.
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah. Fox News blurred out the Fox News things on his truck. Did you see that?
Oh my gosh. No. What an idiot.
Yeah.
Well, I saw he had like a huge criminal record. Stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. I'm pretty pissed off and sad.
Yeah, America, man. Watching satisfying posts on Snapchat got me real distracted.
What are are some of the good ones?
Well, this one is just like this little octave. It's not really a good one, but it's just like this little octave stress ball thing that somebody squished, and it's slowly like filling back out. And now I'm watching some Jello being scooped up in reverse. So they like scooped it and then played it in reverse. Now it's unscooping. I really like these soap ones. That's something that I'm like, wow, I like watching people cut soap. But they'll just like slice it in his zags and then do strips and it comes off in little boxes, and I don't know why, but it's so satisfying to watch.
just like to look at it.
Or when people draw and then they reverse it so it's them undrawing and you're like mind blown. Mind blown. Oh, this one there's ice cream they're scooping up and making me sad that I don't have ice cream right now.
Oh man, it's just me and one other guy.
Or I really like the ones where they cut the kinetic sand and they morph it.
Melting glass is one of my favorite things.
Ooh, yeah, those are cool to watch. I hate these ones when the girls take...
Oh, thanks for whoever followed.
Woo!
Meme God. Say hi to Meme God.
Hi, Meme God. Or I just like the ones where they write in nice handwriting and calligraphy. Beautiful.
What do you mostly play, Meme God? Play this? I like melting glass. I like... There's some other weird kind of therapeutic things to watch.
They started doing things now too with the foam for like fake flowers. And then like people carve things into it and get it water on it, and then they squeeze it and it just like into their hands, and like glitter just falls everywhere, and you're like, what? But if they do it and it's dry, it just breaks and it crumbles and it falls apart like a dust. But this thing, they can just push it all up together and it just smushes nicely. Makes me want to do it. And the kinetic sand ones I love, and the ones where they put the potato smasher into like slime and pick it up and make bubbles. And then smush it back down and pop them. And they just do that like over and over.
Now what about the ones where what made you be able to figure out how to change your avatar?
Huh?
Ah, fuck, I'm fucked. Fuck, I'm gonna die.
What did you say about an avatar?
No, he said, Meme God said he just figured out how to change his avatar.
Oh, is he in the game with you?
He says we're fun to hang out with. He's on Mixer.
Oh, thanks, Meme God.
We're gonna get out of here. What do you think about the ones
like
where they smash things? You know?
Yeah, those are good. Or even like the ones where they like use, what is it, rosin, and they make those tables, like the geode tables. Have you seen those?
Oh.
They're pretty cool.
Escape artists. So escape the hook and escape. I should have had that by now.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Oh, I have it now.
Oh, forgot my password for Mixer.
Oh no. Oh, you want to see? You want to hang out with Meme God over here? He's pretty cool.
I want to be able to. Is he chatting to you, or is he?
Yeah,
what?
he's kind of chatting.
See, I want to be able to chat too. I guess he can hear me and see me, so whatever.
What kind? Yeah, I can relate. What kind of music do you like?
Tenacious D.
Lately, she's been on a Tenacious D kick. Like 6'9". Well, I hate to break it to you, Meme God, but I'm a movie director, so I tend to listen to a lot of like film scores, not and podcasts
He likes
about
Post Malone. I figured out my login on my phone.
Oh, I like Post Malone. I listen to that.
I like Post Malone too. Okay.
Okay. You're my Lieutenant O'Hara now? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'll translate. I just want to be able to get on my computer.
Oh no. I got a spooky flashlight.
Spooky flashlight?
The spooky flashlight! It puts like a ghost. You see me crying? Aw, thanks, Viv.
Yeah, anytime.
You're the best.
I try.
Makes that growling noise. It's pretty crazy. What games you been playing, Meme God? Excited for anything? You gonna play Fallout 76? Cause that's what
my brother just bought it.
Bought what?
Fallout 76.
Oh, pre-ordered it?
Yep.
It's gonna be. We'll have to play together. You'll have to borrow it and play with me.
Okay, I really love Fallout. I like to watch and stuff.
Well,
he says spooky, scary skeletons, and yet.
Spooky, scary skeletons. I have the. It's a good. The flashlight coat. The special lens covers that adds an orange tint and a little ghost to the beam. But we're gonna hold on to that. It's because it's special. Like you, Viv. You're special.
Thanks, pal.
I'm such a good friend.
You are. So nice of you to notice I like the short bus.
Do you remember that show Drawn Together?
Huh?
You ever see that show Drawn Together?
No.
So it was like a reality show on Comedy Central, but it was animated. So there's like a superhero, like a wacky Nickelodeon guy, an internet meme kind of thing. It was a whole bunch of different things. So it was it was off the wall, like way too bad. Like you have to go find it. It's like it was intense. I can't even explain it. There's like I can't even explain it because I need you the shock values, like the whole thing. So,
okay.
But it's amazing. Go look it up right now. Drawn Together.
What?
Drawn Together. Bum, bum.
Okay, I'll save this. Watch it later.
You're gonna love Drawn Together. Like the first episode is like the Disney princess makes out with like a black exploitation cartoon from the 80s. And it was like, oh my god, it's like, but she has a Octopussy, so a giant octopus comes out of it.
Oh my god,
It's
that's
so
funny.
Dude, it's insane. And then like, there's one where the Disney princess wants to learn to play pranks, so they shit on pizzas and give it back to the pizza guy, kind of a thing.
Oh my gosh,
Because him and the
that's
meme, yeah,
hilarious.
it's like way back. They made a movie even. Like they had a movie. It was great. But it was
Oh
pretty
my
much the
goodness.
craziest cartoon I've ever seen. And
It looks a little goofy.
oh, it's oh man, I don't want to ruin it because there's so much good shit in there.
Yeah,
You
I
should
want to watch it.
legitly watch that.
I plan on it.
Legitly one of the best cartoons I've ever seen, and there's no point, and that's the point, and I love it. That's the whole point of the movie too, because they got canceled because of South Park.
Oh.
Yeah, 'cause they rather play South Park twice than play them. So, and it was because they didn't have a point. So the whole point of the movie is that you don't need a point.
Mhm.
And that was the thing. It's pretty good.
Sounds good. I have to check it out.
So there's like Captain Hero, right? And he's like, activate Hero Shield, and he grabs like an innocent bystander woman, and then she gets shot a bunch of times. It's like, what the
Oh my
fuck?
gosh.
What the fuck?
That sounds awesome.
It was really funny.
I dig.
I'm gonna hide in this house. This seems safe.
I'm hungry.
Look at this nice painting. That's a nice painting. You're hungry. Well, you're not getting ice cream, and that's not gonna fill you up.
I know, but now I'm getting hungry, so...
You just got the munchies.
Yeah, but I didn't really eat very much for dinner. I'm gonna eat a big dinner.
Are you leaving now that you have a fan?
No, I'll stay.
You're gonna leave
Oh.
once you
He
got
said,
a fan?
BRB, I finished Fallout 3. I'm back. I said, hello.
Every time I finish Fallout 3, I've been trying to finish 4 forever, but I'm just gonna move on to 76. I'm over it.
Yeah.
I didn't beat it in time.
Have you played the new Assassin's Creed? My brother Ty says it's really good.
Yeah, it looks great. Spartans and shit, right?
Yeah, he really likes it. He streams that on here all the time. Streaming constantly.
Working on the generator.
It's really funny, like... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just singing a generator song.
Oh. Well, like, when he's streaming, I go into his channel and I'll post, hey, are you hungry? Like, what do you want to do for dinner? Or, like, I don't know, ask questions. Like, when I ask me, he could give, hey, bro, you want some cookies?
Oh, I have cookies. I have cookies.
Oh, it must be nice. Here I am waiting for ice cream. That's not happening.
If you had ice cream and cookies, you can make your own ice cream sandwiches.
That's good. I don't want to call him while he's working, but at the same time, I kind of do. What do I do?
Ah! I'm not scared. I'm not scared, Vivian. What are you talking about?
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
You know what movie did kind of scare me? And I think it scares me a little bit more is like alien horror movies, like Signs scared me.
Okay.
Like, I think my brain accepts that more than ghosts, you know? Like,
Yeah. Does that make sense?
go. These guys are just running around.
need some chapstick. And ice cream.
So not doing good on these fucking skill checks. I meant to do that to distract the killer from these guys that are all injured.
Okay, sure.
He's right here. I think he left.
I think he left too. Meme God.
Thanks, Viv. Your 10-second delay is gonna really help.
For what?
For me to survive.
Sorry, I can't see anything.
No, you're fine. I fucking missed it again. God damn it, I'm leaving that one. I'm over it.
I'm just thinking about my food in the fridge downstairs. Save him.
Dude, I'm out of here.
Dun 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 dun.
Alright, I'm not gonna fuck up these generators.
Taking too long?
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it right now. Watch this. Gonna get the generator. Gonna get it done. Gonna get the generator. I fucked it up. That didn't take long.
Oh goodness.
I'm gonna go save this guy. Cause I'm a hero. I need a hero!
Holding out for a hero till the end of the night.
He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be larger than life. Larger than life. I'm in a hero! Bitch, we gotta get out of here! We gotta go! We gotta go! Bitch, run! Scatter!
Move, bitch! Get out of the way!
Just doing a little harvesting, don't mind me. You don't know I'm here. I'm not gonna die today. Dude, I don't think your ice cream's ever coming.
I'm gonna call him, kind of.
You worried? I think he's busy.
Yeah, I think he's busy too, but...
But I want ice cream.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bitch.
Plus, he's supposed to drop off money tonight, so... I'm just seeing it. He's climbing out the window for you. Did we lose Meme God?
Yep. I think it would have showed him. followed. He'll know. He'll come back.
Okay. Hi, Tights. Come get another special tip. Come here, Tights. Thank you. Thanks for the kiss. Thank you.
I'm gonna die. Ah! I don't wanna die.
Okay. Don't die then.
Well,
He's got you.
it's proven harder than first thought.
I just love this scream like this. And then the Oh, gotcha.
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna kill me. Oh my goner.
Looks like it.
Goodbye, everybody. Oh, this guy. Fucking run!
What a hero.
Might get out of here yet, Vivian. Man, this is an intense one.
He's just chasing you out of the trash can.
I'm dead. Missed the hook he was next to. Oh, he's gonna get me. Damn it! Alright, we're gonna play one as close. Can't go out of that.
Alright.
Do some hits. We're gonna go out with a
Alright. I gotta blow my nose too. I don't want to be on camera for all this.
You don't think a big snot bubble is gonna look good?
No, I'm gonna even mute myself because this is making me self-conscious. Alrighty. I'm all messed up since I almost drowned myself on land earlier.
that would have sucked.
Water came out my nose and everything. It hurt so bad.
Alright. Should we play as Michael or the doctor?
Michael.
Question mark? Gotta pick the right thing.
All my friends on Instagram are all getting engaged, and I'm over here like, yep. Where's my dog?
You be one of those crazy cat ladies.
Yeah. No cats though, just Tyson.
Should we play in Haddonfield? Yeah.
Yeah. Too allergic to them kitties. Come on, Tyson. We're too allergic to the kitty. We're too allergic to it.
Oh man.
Did I tell you I volunteered at my sister's school to check vision on Halloween? Alright, I'm back.
Say what?
Say what? Say ooh ooh.
Everybody say ayo.
Ayo.
Got a new controller. I had it for a while, but I opened the box today.
Oh, sweet deal.
Oh, it was nice. And then when the buttons weren't, they got getting sticky.
Ooh, that's no good.
Yeah.
Hi, Tice. Another special appearance. What are you doing? He just wants me to give him pets. I don't want to sit here and pet you the whole time. Are you saying, where's your ice cream? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, your dog is wondering where your ice cream is.
He totally is. He's like, I know you've been talking about it all night. Where is it?
Why would he care?
No, he wouldn't. In my head, I like to think that he would.
In reality.
Helps me win the argument. Tyson was really worried.
When you call him, because he's probably passed out or with somebody or doing something, because he wouldn't just blow you off, it sounds like.
I think he's working still.
Well, so you could call him at work for him to
I don't
go,
know.
I'm at work.
Well, he said he didn't know how long it was going to take.
Right, we gotta stalk these bitches. We're gonna kill them all. Damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic really quick. I'm gonna call him. He didn't answer. Stab him!
Fucking murder them!
Get him! Rip him to shreds! I'm way better at running and hiding than I am at like attacks. Yeah. Stab him!
Fucking murder them! Fucking murdering these guys.
Ain't nobody stand a chance.
Alright, so I only got one Jenny. I've already got one guy dead already.
Damn.
Ooh, he's here. Aww.
Come out to play.
Warriors!
Come out to play.
Cause that'd be kind of funny if Michael did that, right? Just kinda
Yeah.
taunt them.
Yeah, I think so. Some guy did that to me at a haunted house one time. Like, my friend said my name. He's like, come on, Vivian. And I was like, fuck, now he knows my name. And he just kept saying my name the whole time, and it just freaked me out even more.
Stop.
Stab him!
It got away this time. Oh, bitch. Bitch, I'm getting stalker points.
Oh my god.
That one. Bitch, I'm coming to kill you. You dead. Oh, there's one. Here's a nice little hook for you right here, see?
Yeah.
Made for you. This guy really likes doing this one on the side that you're getting. Been here. Uh-oh. Oh, I missed! Did miss that time. Ah. No. Is everything okay with your friend?
Huh?
Is everything okay with your friend?
He didn't answer. Heck if I know.
Maybe he's asleep.
I don't think so. We'll see. How many times can you put them on the hook before they die?
3, but you can do like one really long one. Ugh. I got 3 of them.
So each person has to be on the hook 3 times.
Yep. But it goes very long, like one can go into 2, that can go into 3. You know?
Got it.
If you're just on it for a super long time, you'll die.
Gotcha.
Ooh, leveled up the killer.
Ooh. Well, I think I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna make something to eat, and then I'm.
Yep. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, anytime.
Thanks for everyone that tuned in. Thanks for the follows.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, Vivian.
Bye.